It's incredible! Well, what could possibly be the problem besides Royal and August?
I need your photographic memory and your...
Photographic. Photographic.
I need your photographic memory and your...
And now that our parents are splitting up, I never have to see you again.
You have what I asked for.
What did we bury in that coffin?
Coffin. Coffin.
What did we bury in that coffin?
Let's face it, I've been at this a long time. But age breeds wisdom, and
Breed. Breed.
but age breeds wisdom, and
Yes, the Hamptons were lovely, but nothing compared to the Seychelles, where Bart and I renewed our vows.
Renew. Renew.
Where Bart and I renewed our vows.
I'm well aware of the deadlines, Mother. You don't need to put any more pressure on me. The stress is making my hair fall out in clumps.
Clump. Clump.
The stress is making my hair fall out in clumps. Think exactly what needs to be done. Set some more meetings with buyers, look at the latest sketches, contact the textile mill to see...
Textile. Textile.
Contact the textile mill to see...
Okay. Change the venue.
Venue. Venue.
Okay. Change the venue.
what motivated this sudden flurry of transatlantic travel? Could it be a certain passport that...
Passport. Passport.
Could it be a certain passport that...
Indeed, Father. Nothing like travel to clear the mind. I found Dubai fascinating. Such a...
Fascinate. Fascinate.
Found Dubai fascinating. Such a...
I think there's jam on the steering wheel.
Consider yourself lucky if it's just jam. I don't know.
Jam. Jam.
Consider yourself lucky if it's just jam. I don't know. I highly doubt that S is enrolled at Vassar, and she's certainly not signed up for a taste testing at the Culinary Institute.
Culinary. Culinary.
For a taste testing at the Culinary Institute.
They were involved in some off-the-record business deal. I brought her back to rattle him.
Oh, she was...
Rattle. Rattle.
Brought her back to rattle him.
Oh, she was...
Brought her back to rattle him.
Oh, she was his translator. Well, you've...
Translator. Translator.
She was his translator. Well, you've...
Brought her back to rattle him.
Oh, she was his translator. Well, you've always expressed admiration for...
Admiration. Admiration.
Well, you've always expressed admiration for...
After I tore up your check you wrote me, I had nothing. I was on the verge of doing something desperate, and
Verge. Verge.
I was on the verge of doing something desperate, and...
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hector Rufus. That's a really cool name for a solo record, by the way.
Solo. Solo.
That's a really cool name for a solo record, by the way.
all you've done is been a good person.
What I've done is drag you from one potential art gallery to another. I mean, if you have to see one more polished concrete floor.
Polish. Polish.
I mean, if you have to see one more polished concrete floor.
So we're not too far from where Gossip Girl said she is.
What makes you so sure we're not being led on a wild goose chase, Nathaniel? I mean,
Goose. Goose.
we're not being led on a wild goose chase, Nathaniel. I mean.
Come on, Humphrey. I can go undercover as a patient. You can...
Undercover. Undercover.
I can go undercover as a patient. You could... Come on, Humphrey. I can go undercover as a patient. You could be my orderly.
orderly, orderly,
You could be my orderly. Something about mental hospitals really just gets me going.
Yeah, that's because you're insane.
Insane. Insane.
Because you're insane.
Sabotage.
Georgina Sparks.
Humphrey and Toe.
Toe. Toe.
Humphrey and Toe.
We're there to observe and record, like a documentary.
This isn't a reality show, Sparks. This is reality. A concept I know you're a little fuzzy on. So,
Fuzzy. Fuzzy.
this is reality. A concept I know you're a little fuzzy on. So,
She could be trapped in the basement or buried in the backyard.
good idea, Georgina. Why don't you grab a shovel and start digging?
shovel, shovel,
Why don't you grab a shovel and start digging?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. We're looking for a friend, Serena.
Blonde. Legs for days. Effortless.
lag, lag,
Blonde. Legs for days. Effortless.
Especially when it involves infiltrating a sophisticated yet deadly cult. Now, which one is the charismatic leader?
charismatic, charismatic,
Now, which one is the charismatic leader?
Please.
You don't mind us dropping by.
Stephen, nice to meet you. And of course not. The more the merrier on this special day. Please,
Mary, Mary,
the more the merrier on this special day. Please. No, I'm not exactly a welcome house guest these days, but we shouldn't let our recent history overshadow our past.
overshadow, overshadow,
But we shouldn't let our recent history overshadow our past. We raise good girls. Unpredictable, sure.
Try reckless, defiant.
Spirit.
defiant, defiant,
Try reckless, defiant.
Spirit.
You know, I know you're really worried about Serena, but you should try to relax your face. You're getting some very pronounced frown lines.
pronounce, pronounce,
You're getting some very pronounced frown lines.
Serena's taken too many happy pills, and now she thinks she's Sabrina from Dan's book.
That actually sounds vaguely plausible.
plausible, plausible,
That actually sounds vaguely plausible. That actually sounds vaguely plausible.
Or today's the day of the cult sacrifice, and
cult, cult,
or today's the day of the cult sacrifice, and
Humphrey and I split up. I didn't find Serena, so hopefully he did. You?
The Ostro Center's on alert. No.
alert, alert,
The Ostro Center's on alert. No.
I didn't find Serena, so hopefully he did. You?
The Ostro Center's on alert. No, apparently now it's called the Pedowitz Institute.
great news.
institute, institute,
No, apparently now it's called the Pedowitz Institute.
Great news.
The only thing you were supposed to be doing was getting between that man and his cloth.
He's Protestant. I do my best work with Catholics.
Thank God.
Protestant, Protestant,
He's Protestant. I do my best work with Catholics.
Thank God.
Drug use and promiscuity. That's right, she's got a rap sheet and a snuff film.
Yeah, and we have contacted a psychiatric care center who...
psychiatric, psychiatric,
Yeah, and we have contacted a psychiatric care center who...
Hey! What are you doing down there?
Wait, who are the two angry guys in matching hats?
They're the grooms. That's what I was trying to say. This is.
groom, groom,
They're the grooms. That's what I was trying to say. This is.
That you sacrificed your empire for me.
Blair, you are a distraction.
Distraction. Distraction.
Blair, you are a distraction. For a couple nights in Monte Carlo, I lost track of all time.
You were exhausted and starving.
Starve. Starve.
You were exhausted and starving.
And the fall of the mighty.
Mighty. Mighty.
And the fall of the mighty.